Yeah, Lauren, there's still a lot of work to do, but they say it's looking good. And this hill behind me is actually a good example of what we're seeing out here. To the left, you'll see the vegetation as it normally looks out here. To the right, you'll see the area affected by the fire. Gray, black, that's what we're seeing all along these Santa Cruz mountains out here. But on the way up, we saw a lot of crews working on cutting down the leftover dry vegetation, repairing roads and power lines, all signs that the fire is nearly under control. A week after the Loma Fire ravaged the Santa Cruz Mountains, firefighters are confident they will have the fire fully contained.
And our goal is to merge these block lines together, but we're not going to do that until we're 100% certain that that fire is not going to move anywhere else. So we still have a little fire on the southwestern perimeter of the fire area and then some on the northeastern part of the fire.
On Sunday, the evacuation orders were lifted for Summit Road from Loma Prieta Road to Highway 152. 12 homes were destroyed by the wildfire. As residents returned to pick up the pieces, rumors about how the fire started circulated, pointing to pot farms in the area.
During the suppression efforts, our crews did come across different places where they found marijuana growing, but again, it's nothing that's out of the ordinary for us, and it's something that we normally find on most fires throughout California.
The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Firefighters could only confirm that a structure was involved, but it's unclear whether the fire started inside or from the vegetation around it.
Once we determine that cause, if it's somebody that started that cause, they're responsible for, a lot of the costs associated with this, a lot of the rehabilitations. So we want to make sure that if it's an individual or an entity or somebody that started this fire, that they're going to be responsible for a lot of the damage that they caused.
And as I mentioned, the evacuation orders were lifted. Roads opened up again for residents in some areas. But firefighters are asking that people stay off of the roads as much as possible. There are many trucks out here doing work, repairing those roads, restoring power lines, bulldozers on these very narrow roads. And it's a very long way down, some steep hills. So they're asking that residents be cautious of the work as they continue their suppression efforts. Reporting in the Cruz Mountains, Bianca Beltran, KSBW Action News 8.
All right, thanks so much, Bianca. This is the fourth significant wildfire in that area in the last 14 years. The Croix Fire erupted in 2002. That fire burned 3,100 acres and destroyed 31 homes. Then in 2008, the Summit Fire blackened 4,000 acres and destroyed nearly 100 homes. 1 year later, in 2009, another Loma Fire burned 455 acres and destroyed 3 structures.